Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. It's the Philadelphia 76ers facing the Houston Rockets. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Taking a look at the 76ers, Lynch is out there with Hill. And it's Mutombo, then there's Snow, and it's Iverson in at the shooting guard position. Ariza kicks to Paul. Here's Capella. It's not going to go for him. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Snow, the pass to Lynch. Over Anderson. Kept alive. And the basket by Hill. Hill's got the game going with his first points of the game for Philadelphia.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Kicks it out to Ariza. And some nice passing there by Houston. Hall. Rebound by the 76ers.
The defense is doing just enough to bother him on the jump.
Hill, a screen on Harden. Harden against Iverson. Over Harden. Iverson gets the bucket. Iverson's got his first basket.
Great awareness. No reason to take it inside there against the taller man.
Well, he created a little separation from that mid-range. Just a good shot for him in that situation.
Now here's Anderson. Harden right side. Over Iverson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That's on Allen Iverson.
And Harden has such a nasty pump fake. It works every time on defenders, and the rest is relatively simple for him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
What makes Harden so special is his explosiveness. This guy can just turn it on whenever he wants to on offense.
And the second free throw, good. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Iverson against Harden. Pass to Snow. Here is Lynch. Rebounded by Capella.
Not the tightest of D on him, but not the best of finishes either.
Good.
And the way Ariza uses his length to get to the basket is just sensational, just tirelessly attacking the rim.
Snow, the pass to Lynch. Pick up by Hill. And here's Iverson outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Mike D'Antoni. David.
Well, guys, he said he's expecting his defense on the interior to be important. He said we can protect the rim with our shot blocking. We want to keep them outside of the paint, but if they get inside, our ability to deny can come in handy tonight. Kevin, we'll see if he's right. Back to you.
Thanks for the report, David. So their focus, guys, is going to be on defense right away.
And that's always a good philosophy. Don't let an opponent get settled. Try to take them out of their game early.
Well, you know what, guys? One of the things that stand out to me is how well their team communicates on defense. I mean, they function as a unit. That's why defense is a weapon for them.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Iverson. A slow start here for Houston in this one. It's a three-point game. Paul gets to Ariza. Feeds to Paul. Launches it. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
No flow to their offense at all yet. I mean, just 1 for 5 from the floor to start the game.
Lynch against Ariza. Lynch's shot is off. Harden outside. Stolen away. Nice shot to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here is Lynch. The pass to Snow. And it's off from three-point range. Rockets trail by 3. Over to the wing. Paul right side. Over Snow. Paul missing again. Now the 76ers with it. Here's Snow. Looking for his first basket still in this one. He dishes it to Hill. Iverson outside. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Harden. And here comes Ariza, leading the fast break. And it's slammed in by Ariza.
Well, Kevin, how about the quick hands of Harden? Easily coming up with the steal, thanks to his activity.
Iverson outside. Hill inside, working on Anderson. Iverson dishes to Hill. And that one drops. 6 points for Iverson.
Well, no matter what, he's always going to be one of the most dangerous men on the court.
Paul gets to Ariza. They set the screen. And Paul with the basket on the assist from Capella. And that ties it up.
And Paul has a beautiful stroke from deep. A gifted shooter who drains perimeter shots with consistency.
Pick up by Hill. Snow against Paul. Hill kicks to Iverson. 4 on the clock. And the rejection by Harden.
He's still looking to get into a groove this quarter.
The kick out to Anderson. Houston moving it around. Paul with the ball. In the corner, Harden. Second shot opportunity. Doesn't go that time. Lynch against Ariza. On the wing, Iverson. To the left side wing. Here's Snow. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
There's a screen. The 3 from Harden. Again, the miss by Harden.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
Here is Harden after the made shot from Allen Iverson. Anderson the screen. Fires the 3. Harden gets the bucket.
Oh, and that catch and shoot Jay from Harden is unblockable. Just quickly shooting off the pass.
Harden against Iverson. For 3, Snow. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. And the 76ers lead by 4. Here's Harden on the wing. Unloads. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Hill. That shot is off. And Houston the other way now.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Ball against Snow. From the wing. Paul can't get it to go.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Snow. Iverson outside. Pass to Snow. Three-pointer. Ariza with the rebound. Ariza's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Paul. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
What about the vision of Ariza just slashing the D apart with his passing?
Harden against Iverson. Mutombo passes to Iverson. Stolen by Harden. Ariza outside. Harden outside. Screen by Capella. Harden dishes to Anderson. Over Mutombo. And it comes off the front of the rim. The 76ers lead. Here's Snow. Passes it to Lynch. Iverson outside. A floater, and the layup is up and in. Iverson's got 10 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Paul. 5 points in the game. Allen Iverson grabs the miss.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Pass to Snow. Mutombo sets a screen. Shot clock at 6. Again, Iverson missing. Rockets trailed by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Snow against Paul. There's the triple. That's good from Ariza on the assist by Paul. He has 7.
His touch has been terrific this quarter. Most of what he puts up is going down.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here. Substitution here. Nene, he's checked in for Capella. And Bahamute comes in for Anderson. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And Gordon subbed in for James Harden. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. McCulloch's checked in for Mutombo. Geiger comes in for Hill. Jones checked in for Lynch. And it's McKee in for Snow. On the basket by Jones.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
To the wing right side. Paul kicks to Nene. Fires top of the key. Paul missing again. The 76ers leading by 4. Iverson outside. Jones, no one around him. Misses the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. Just finding the open man. Few who have ever played this game had Paul's vision.
Now here's McKee. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Iverson kicks to McKee. To the inside. Here's Geiger. Some solid defense there by Nene. So it's the Rockets now, trailing by 2. And Tucker kicks to Paul. Nene, the screen. Here's Tucker. And he hits it to tie the game up. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter. Iverson kicks to Jones. They set the pick. From downtown. A second chance effort. Iverson against Gordon. Iverson outside. A floater. They shoot again. And there's the pass to Geiger. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Well-coordinated shot mechanics, especially for a guy with his length.
Well, come on. He's fluid from that medium range. He gets everything working together.
And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter is about ready to get underway. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Hustling on that offensive glass, that's led to a number of second chance points.
Well, obviously that was the game plan coming in. Be physical right off the rip.
Now the Rockets with it, taking a look at the 76ers. A key out there with Iverson. Then it's Jones. Then there's McCulloch, and it's Geiger in at the 4. Now here's Paul. No good from 11 feet. And here's Jones. The tray. Again, the miss by Jones. McKee against Gordon. Dishes to Mbah a Moute. Kicks it to Tucker. Shot clock at 6. And that one is off. Excellent D that time from Jones. For the 3. Again, Iverson missing. Rockets trail. Paul outside. And there's the feed to Mbah a Moute. Nene with the screen on Jones. Nene, the screen. Here's Tucker. Great D that time from McCulloch.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim. If you leave him alone, he'll drain that mid-range jumper all day long.
Here's Tucker after the made shot from Allen Iverson. Nene with the screen on Jones. Tucker, the pass to Paul. It's good from long range. Paul's got 8 points.
Against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Yeah, but he has a big height advantage, but that's somewhat mitigated out there on that perimeter when you got to come check him.
Stolen by Tucker, and it's the Rockets on the break. Tries from 16, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. He's got 10.
Nice understanding of where to go with the pass there.
The 76ers trail. Iverson kicks to Jones. He feeds it to McCulloch. Outside, Jones. There's the dish to Iverson. Another miss by Iverson. Iverson's gotten 5 shots in 13 tries. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Tucker, and he makes good on the layup. And now it's a 3-point Rocket lead.
Nice work to get in position for the rebound and the putback. He has no off switch.
McCulloch a screen on Paul. McKee dishes to Iverson. He kicks to Jones. Clock at 6. Will it go? Iverson, no luck. Rockets leading by 3. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. There's Gordon with the 3. Gordon with another miss. Iverson outside. And stolen by Gordon. Oh, here we go with Gordon. Nobody back. It's good.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another unleash chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Feeds it to McKee. Pass to Geiger. He dishes it to Iverson. Sinks the three-pointer. Iverson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And look, the D has to be talking out there. They can't make threes that easy for them.
Paul kicks to Nene. Outside Gordon. Over in the corner, Paul trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
He's been off target for the most part, but it hasn't held them back as a unit.
McKee, the pass to Geiger. Jones from outside. Rebound by Nene.
No three-pointers for him in the second quarter yet, but he did have one in the first.
Here's Tucker, poked away. Now McKee, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Now here's Paul. On the wing, Gordon. And here we go. Here's Iverson. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Houston in the lead. Paul outside. Screen by Baamute. Paul dishes to Gordon. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Paul. There's the three. Drills the three-pointer. Paul's got the lead up to 5 now for the Rockets. Paul's gone 3 of 6 in his three-point shooting tonight. Iverson outside. McCulloch against Nene. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
The 76ers shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Houston with a big group substitution here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Nene. Anderson comes in for Mbamute. Trevor Ariza's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's James Harden in for Chris Paul. Then for the 76ers, Hill, he's checked in for Geiger. Lynch comes in for Jones. And it's Snow in for Allen Iverson. Harden with it. Passes it to Capella. Harden with a screen on McCulloch. Capella kicks to Gordon. Harden outside. Clock at 6. And the layup's good off the glass. Harden's got 6.
And although the D was solid, Harden beats them with better offense. I mean, good D, better O. When he's right near the cup, he's extremely efficient.
Out to the right wing. Lynch against Ariza. Out left to the wing. McCulloch a screen on Harden. Makes a big height bounce and goes in. 5 points in the game.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Screen by Capella. Off the pick. Tyrone Hill with the rebound. Hill's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Snow. He's got 5. Pass to McKee. Pick up by Hill. Anderson against McKee. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Tumbo, he's checked in for the 76ers. And here's Gordon. Back to Harden. Ariza outside. Anderson outside. Puts it up from 12. Harden, no good. It's a close game here in Houston. Snow against Harden. Snow the pass to McKee. Mutombo sets a screen. McKee dishes to Mutombo. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The 76ers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. The free throw drops for Mutombo. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Here's Gordon, an easy 2 points on the layup. Gordon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Fearlessness. Gordon using his strength to get off a good quality looking shot.
Out to the right wing. Stolen by Anderson. They push it up, 4 on 3. Ariza kicks to Harden. This one for 3. He can't hit that time. And Philadelphia the other way now. Ariza against Lynch. There's the pass to Snow. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Harden the pass to Ariza. Fires for 3. Drills it from outside. And now a 6-point Rocket lead.
This score will be very different without his offense. He's been terrific.
Dishes to McKee. Mutombo passes to Snow. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Look, he had all the time in the world to get the jumper off. Maybe it was too much time.
They get it again. Capella dishes to Gordon. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gordon's got 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Kicks to Mutombo. The feed to McKee. Pick up by Hill. McKee with it, and it's Harden picking him up. McKee, no luck.
You can't be missing shots like that in the post. That'll get you a spot on the bench.
And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 8 points for James Harden.
Yeah, you got your shooters and you have your scorers, but James Harden is both.
And the 76ers call time here.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, this is the dilemma as a coach. You wonder, do I need to call a timeout here? Do I need to settle these guys down? Should I let them play through it?
The 76ers trail by 10. Now the dish to McKee. Mutombo sets a screen. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined. The active defense making things very hard on him as he goes in for the layup.
McKee against Gordon. Shot to end this cold run, and McKee gets it to go. 1:58 left in the second quarter. Gordon with the screen for Harden. Screen by Capella. Here's Gordon. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Gordon's got the lead up to 10 now for the Rockets.
You just love how Harden moves the rock. When a teammate is wide open, he gets it to him so fast.
Great open look there. McKee's got 4 points this quarter.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. You wish you could have that play.
And the basket by Gordon.
He is dominating this quarter. He sees a soft spot in the D, and he's attacking.
1:11 left in the first half of basketball. And McKee kicks to Mutombo. No good with the layup. Rockets leading by 10. Outside Gordon. In the corner, Harden. Anderson a screen on McKee. Anderson can't get it to go. And the 76ers with possession. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of the game. McKee the pass to Mutombo. Good work defensively by Capella.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly. Then with the quick reaction time.
For Houston, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for James Harden. The 76ers trail by 12. Here's Snow. He has 5. Six to shoot. He feeds it to McKee. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And they're just playing fast and loose. Sometimes that'll burn you.
Like right here, you have to value each possession, especially when you're behind.
And so it's the Houston Rockets enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action after this word.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. Time for the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. The second quarter was all theirs. Major uptick in offensive and defensive intensity as they did their jobs with precision, now sitting on a comfortable 12-point lead at the half. What'd you think, Shaq, about the first half we saw from the Rockets?
Well, it was an unselfish, team-oriented half of basketball. The ball never stopped moving. Their offense had a great flow to it. It prevented anyone from getting lazy out there. They're always moving, cutting, knowing where they need to pass the ball, Ernie.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Philadelphia?
I think they're giving this game away because of their turnovers. I mean, you may not control everything that happens out there, but you do control how much you value each possession. I think coming out of the break, they need to be more efficient to close the gap in the score.
That's it for now as the second half's just about ready to go.
Welcome back to the Toyota Center, everyone. That's a look at our broadcast location tonight here in downtown Houston, Texas. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. We've seen Allen Iverson really have a great game.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, right. I mean, the defense hasn't had an answer for this guy yet. Just too skilled, too driven this far.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. Ariza and Anderson holding down the forward spots. Paul and Harden, the star-studded backcourt. And it's Capella in at the 5. They're the group for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. Harden, and he banks in the layup. Harden's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Rockets.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
That's good. The Houston lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Snow. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Harden kicks to Paul. Lob pass to Capella. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. The drive by Iverson. And counted. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And that's exactly what they need to do right now. I mean, just attack the basket. And, hey, if you get fouled, maybe you get some free throws out of it.
Philadelphia shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
One shot, gentlemen.
Free throw good. Iverson. Rockets leading by 9. Paul outside. Anderson with the screen for Paul. Anderson outside. Back to Paul. 5 on the clock. That one off the back iron and out. The 76ers trail by 9. Here's Snow. 7 points in the game. Back to Iverson. Hill, a screen on Harden. Unloads from 13. Iverson, no good. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Now here's Ariza. He's got 10. And here's Anderson from the arc. Drops in the tray. Anderson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Lynch. He kicks it to Mutombo. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Mutombo sets a screen. Iverson against Harden. Over Harden. Here's Hill. Tries again. It's rebounded by Houston. Anderson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ariza dishes to Paul. Paul can't get that one to fall. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And here's Iverson outside. Again, Iverson missing.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Ariza kicks to Harden. Over Iverson. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got the lead up to 14 now for Houston.
And Harden really cashes in from the mid-range. I mean, he makes a living torching defenses from there.
Timeout called, the 76ers. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up. Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Well, I think the first thing they need to talk about are the rotations. There's a lot of miscommunication out there.
Ball against Snow. 18 feet out. Misses off the left iron. Rockets leading by 14 in the corner. Harden missing again.
We see him make shots from the perimeter all the time. Unfortunately, he's just off with his rhythm in this one.
Iverson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
I mean, truth is, if you play long enough, sometimes you're going to have a bad quarter, even a bad game. I doubt that this shakes his confidence.
Now here's Anderson. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Here's Paul. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Paul's got 15 points.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
And you see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession.
Will it go? And Mutombo finishes inside. He has 5.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Harden kicks to Paul. Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo. The 76ers trail by 14. Iverson outside. To the left wing. Lynch passes to Mutombo. From the wing. Offensive rebound. Hill shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Hill's got his second basket.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
Now here's Ariza. He's got 10. Paul, no one around him. Drains the three-pointer. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Pick up by Hill. Passes it to Snow. Pass to Lynch. To the middle. Here's Snow. Capella covering. Mutombo misses. Houston leading by 15. Ariza outside. Capella against Mutombo. Ariza outside. Houston needs to get a shot off. Paul with the 3, and another 3 for Houston.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And the 76ers call time here. You look at Chris Paul, what a contribution.
They got to start guarding him out to about 28 feet because he's killing from long range.
Houston making some changes. Mbah a Moute's checked in for Clint Capella. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Trevor Ariza. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. McCulloch's checked in for Mutombo. Geiger comes in for Hill. Jones checked in for Lynch. And it's McKee in for Snow. Here's Geiger. Pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Paul. 21 points in the game. Now Jones. Iverson outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's good on the way in. Iverson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Kept alive. Tries again, and it's laid up and in by Anderson. And the Rockets lead by 16.
Well, there's no quit in Anderson's game. He's always looking to keep possessions alive with his activity.
Iverson passes to Geiger. Outside, Jones. Here's the screen to the middle. That one is good from Geiger. Geiger's got 6.
Oh, just a brick wall of a screen. Knocks the defender out of the play.
Here's Harden. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Feeds it to Iverson. He dishes it to McCulloch. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Houston making some changes. Nene comes in for Anderson, and Eric Gordon subbed in for James Harden. Rockets leading by 16. Paul kicks it to Tucker. Inside. McCulloch with the block. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Philadelphia with the ball. Now here's McKee. The pass to Iverson. Jones for 3. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got 4 assists in the game. Nene, the screen. Nene setting the pick for Paul. Baseline J on the way, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. The 76ers trail by 13. To the middle. Here's Geiger, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Nene.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That one is no good. Houston leading by 12. Tucker with the ball. Over in the corner, Paul, just 5 to shoot. Nene with the screen on McCulloch. Paul can't get that one to fall. The 76ers trail by 12. Iverson kicks to McCulloch. Back to Iverson. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Jones, no luck. On offense, here are the Rockets. They led by as many as 18 points. Here is Mbah-a-Moute. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. And Mbah-a-Moute has got his first points in this one. So it's Philadelphia now. Dishes it to McKee. Pass to Geiger. There's the pick. Here's Iverson. And he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Iverson's got 22 points. Houston leading by 12. Right wing. Paul outside. Kicks it to Tucker. The feed to Mbah-a-Moute. Nene with the screen on McKee. Paul can't get that one to fall. The 76ers trail by 12. Stolen by Tucker. lays it in off the breakaway. Tucker's got 6.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. Here's Iverson. Hill, he's checked in for McCullough. 1:03 left in the third quarter of the game. Paul dishes to Tucker. Iverson against Gordon. Over Iverson. Second chance shot, and it's Nene getting it to go in. And the Rockets lead by 16.
Look at the intensity of Nene, one of the strongest guys in the game, phenomenal at scoring the ball inside.
Here's Geiger. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense there by Nene. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Over in the corner, Mbamute. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The 76ers trail by 16. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Kicks it out to Iverson. With 2 seconds left, it's blocked. And so it's Houston in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. And Philadelphia has possession. It's a 16-point game. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Jones. Geiger is out there with Hill. Then it's Iverson, and it's McKee in at the point guard position. And they get it back. That one is good from Geiger. Here's Paul. Now the dish to Tucker. He feeds it to Gordon. Screen by Mbamute. Right through the D for the layup.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Passes to McKee. He kicks it to Hill. Philadelphia moving the ball around. There's the screen. Jones for three. Rockets with the rebound. And Mbamute got 4 rebounds in this game. Hall. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And here is McKee. Iverson right side. Good on the three-point shot. Iverson's got 25 points.
Look, that matches his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 in the first, now he's got 1 in the second.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
And the chance to draw up a great play. I mean, this is a chess match at work.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Rockets. Reza comes in for P.J. Tucker. And then for Philadelphia, Tumbo, he's checked in for Geiger. Lynch comes in for Jones. And it's Snow in for McKee. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Mike D'Antoni talked to his team. Even though they're ahead, he said, hey, this lead isn't big enough, not by a long shot. I don't want to sit back and play this one out. I still need some aggression. Guys, back to you.
The 76ers trail by 16. Pass to Snow. Pick up by Hill. Snow, the pass to Hill. Mutombo is screen on Gordon. Here's Iverson. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Screen by Capella. Paul kicks to Capella. Feeds it to Gordon. 6 to shoot. Over Snow. Mutombo grabs the board. Mutombo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Iverson against Gordon. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one is on Ariza.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Allen Iverson, taking 2 shots.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So for the Rockets, Ryan Anderson. He's checked in for Mbah a Moute. And it's James Harden in for Gordon. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here is Harden. Anderson the screen. And the pass to Harden. They set the screen. Paul for 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 24 points for Chris Paul.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, that's because they made a concerted effort to get the shooters involved. Now they've built up the confidence.
Now here's Iverson. Here's Snow. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, look, his teammates are going to stop giving him the ball if he keeps taking shots like that.
And Paul gets it to go in.
Now that's a great move to get to the hoop. Awesome finger roll finish.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill. Houston leading by 17. Anderson a screen on Snow. Anderson outside. And some nice passing there by Houston. Ariza no luck.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result.
Here's Lynch. The 76ers with another miss. Iverson against Harden. Paul outside. Back to Harden. Screen by Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And love how Paul seeks out his teammates. Superb at slicing the D to pieces with his passing.
Iverson kicks to Mutombo. Basket good.
And he just big boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Here's Paul. Over Hill. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Mutombo's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Dishes to Iverson. Five to shoot. Snow against Paul. Snow can't hit. Rockets leading by 17. Ariza outside. Up top, Capella. Capella with a screen on Snow. Paul kicks to Harden. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Philadelphia, and out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
The defense had nothing to do with that turnover. They're just fortunate. That's just plain sloppy passing.
Ariza outside. Capella dishes to Anderson. Hill with some nice D.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
That's his third personal foul.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
At the line, the 76ers, Allen Iverson. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Iverson. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Houston leading by 16. Ariza has the open look. The Rockets again can't hit. Iverson against Harden. The drive by Iverson.
All the officials are all over that one.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Allen Iverson. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Okay, he's definitely trying to take it to the D in this second half, trying to get to that line.
He doesn't get the second one. Rockets leading by 15. All up top. He's covered by Snow. Paul passes to Harden. Anderson the screen. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Oh, I love when Anderson uses his size down low. Now, you can always spread them out, but keep releasing it high so the D had no chance to block the shot.
Here's Iverson. And that's on a bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
76ers ball.
On defense, Houston pass to Lynch. Iverson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Mutombo sets a screen. Off the pick. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. 33 points for Iverson.
Oh, this guy, his motor is always the same. No matter what the score of the game is, he always remains aggressive.
Hill against Anderson. In the corner, Harden. Off target with his three. The 76ers trail by 15. Outside Hill. Allen Iverson on the wing, guarded by Harden. Pass to Snow. Pick up by Hill. Kicks it to Iverson. Fires from deep. Good work defensively by Harden. Rockets leading by 15. The three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harden's got 9 points here in the second half.
But you got to D up Harden from the perimeter early. I mean, if you don't, he will make you pay dearly.
And taken away by Paul. Drops in the breakaway layup. Paul's got 28 points for the game.
And the fearlessness, willing to sacrifice his body for a high percentage look.
Iverson outside. Pick up by Hill. Iverson kicks to Hill. Pass to Snow. Shot clock at 6. The 76ers get it back at a new 24. Mutombo uses the glass to finish the layup. Mutombo's got 4 this quarter.
It's his shooting that's kept them out of an even deeper hole.
Screen by Capella. Harden sets the pick for Paul. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, man, and these shots are just the ones Capella makes on the regular. Just a highly intelligent offensive player.
Here's Snow. Hill, a screen on Anderson. Here's Iverson. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Iverson's got 35.
He's making it look effortless out there. I mean, the D doesn't seem to be hindering him at all, and he's taking advantage of it.
Anderson, a screen on Iverson. Up off the screen. And the basket by Harden.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Now, that's a great timeout call by the coach there to try to calm his team down. They're turning the ball over way too much.
Now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Chris Paul.
It's a take charge brand of basketball he's been playing tonight. His point total tells you all you need to know about just how good he's been. And once he got going, their game plan really became simple. Just get him the ball.
These fans love him, and tonight he's given them plenty to cheer about. The 76ers making a switch here. McKee's checked in. Philadelphia with the ball. Here's Snow. He dishes it to McKee. Pick up by Hill. And McKee kicks to Mutombo. That shot off, so Houston will take it the other way. Now Paul. Screen by Capella. Here's Harden. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
Oh, that's just fantastic concentration by Harden. Taking the hit like a champ, draining the shot.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Nene, he's checked in for Capella. And Mbah-a-Moute comes in for Anderson. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Gordon in for Chris Paul.
One shot, find the lanes.
Free throw good, James Harden. 1:52 left to play here in the fourth. Out to the wing. Mutombo sets a screen. McKee against Harden. McKee the pass to Lynch. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Snow. Rockets with the rebound. And Mbah-a-Moute's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Gordon against Snow. Gordon dishes to Harden. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, he's mastered the art of drawing fouls. Harden's led the league in free throws time and time again.
For your Rockets, James Harden. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
And the first one at the line is good. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Cullick's checked in for Mutombo. Geiger comes in for Hill. Jones checked in for Lynch. And it's Brown in for Snow. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Right side, Jones. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Houston making a switch here. Quarterman's checked in. 1:05 left in the game. Screen by Jones. For 3, McKee. And the rebound goes to Nene. McKee's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Gordon against Brown. Outside Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Ooh, that shifty, unpredictable, herky-jerky nature of Gordon's game, it allows him to get to the line. The D never knows exactly how to guard him.
Shooting for Houston, Aaron Gordon. At the line for 2.
Two shots.
Free throw good, Gordon.
And when he's healthy, Gordon is extremely effective, an incredible scorer who fills up the stat sheet.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth. And McKee kicks to Brown. Screen by Jones. McCulloch a screen on Gordon. Here's McKee. No good off the front iron. Here's Houston now. They're on a 17-6 run. Gordon against Brown. Outside Gordon. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.